Hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here and joining me to discover a world that can create long-term value, where money and technology work together for you. We know that the world around us is constantly changing with new technologies, new financial solutions, and new opportunities emerging that are worth paying attention to in time. In this video, I will show you how a system is built that is stable in the long run and creates real value. Those who can truly benefit here are the ones who think long-term and believe that modern technology is capable of working for them day and night without stopping. If you dare to think this way, this world can offer serious income opportunities, whether as a side source or on a business level. I will introduce the Highway Project so that you can quickly get up to speed. This really contains only the essence, without any unnecessary extras. If you watch it multiple times, you will practically get answers to all your questions about the Highway Project. This approximately 30-minute material is built entirely on facts and important information, so it is worth watching carefully so that every detail comes together. I am convinced that Highway can be a true milestone, and I would like you to get the most out of it as well. The Highway project is actually one of the newest developments of the Mosaic blockchain ecosystem. This is not a new blockchain, but a brand new infrastructure that, in my opinion, can become one of the cornerstones of the future decentralized financial system. We will go through everything step by step in a simple way so that anyone, even those who are hearing about this topic for the first time, can understand what it is about. Along the way, you will see on the slides how the complete picture comes together. Let's get started. First, let's look at why the biggest technological breakthroughs often come about in a completely different way than originally planned. Highway is the result of such a shift. At the beginning of development, the goal was to create a simple bridge between different blockchains. This is called a bridge in technical jargon. However, during the work, it became clear that most bridges do not meet the principle of trustless operation. Many solutions are centralized, which represents a security risk. At this point, a strategic decision was made. Instead of building just a bridge, a completely new, strong, and truly decentralized infrastructure was created, capable of much more than simply connecting chains. This became the highway concept as we know it today, a system that can become one of the cornerstones of the next generation financial ecosystem. That is why Highway represents a completely new direction. The developers built a system where thousands of relayer nodes, in other words, forwarding nodes, operate in parallel. There is no single central node that can be attacked. The operation is truly distributed, meaning this is real decentralization in practice. And Highway does not stop at connecting blockchains. The system has a built-in arbitrage function. In simple terms, this means that if the same asset is available at different prices in two different places, for example, on two exchanges, Highway automatically takes advantage of this price difference. All of this happens entirely in the background, without human intervention, mechanically and reliably, creating a new long-term source of income for participants that can last for many years. To complete the picture, let's say a few words about the Mosaic blockchain as well. Mosaic is a Polkadot-based blockchain, a so-called parachain. It operates within the Polkadot ecosystem and is specifically optimized for high performance and financial applications. The backbone of the network is provided by validators. These are servers that verify transactions day and night and ensure that all data is correctly recorded on the blockchain. Validators receive continuous rewards from transaction fees, which means constant, automated income for operators. It is important to highlight that today Mosaic is more than just finance. It has reached a level where any company or enterprise can move its processes and services onto the Mosaic blockchain and even build new applications. Finance was only the first obvious step. The development of the Mosaic blockchain was designed from the very beginning so that Highway could be built on top of it. Highway is closely connected to this stable foundation and builds its own future-proof solutions on this strong infrastructure. This is where relayers come into the picture. They are Highway's own nodes, machines that transfer data and value between different blockchains. If Mosaic validators are the backbone of the system, then relayers are the arteries of Highway. They bring in traffic, they create liquidity for interoperability. The more relayers operate, the faster and more secure transactions become, and the greater total value the system can create. Mosaic validators and Highway relayers operate in a two-way, real-time connection. Validators guarantee the authenticity of the chain, while relayers connect the chains in a way that data and assets move safely and within moments between them. This process, simply put, is cross-chain interoperability. Imagine that until now, every blockchain was a separate island, and now Highway builds secure, high-speed highways that connect these islands. For example, if you have a digital asset on one chain, such as an NFT or a token, with the help of Highway, you can transfer it to another chain without the need for a central bank or human oversight. The result is not a simple bridge, but a rule-creating infrastructure that rewrites the rules of communication between chains. What used to be slow, expensive, and complicated becomes fast, cost-efficient, and truly decentralized. One of the biggest problems in today's crypto world is that connecting different blockchains is vulnerable. Most bridges require permission from a few central actors, so if something goes wrong there, such as a technical failure or an attack, the entire system can stop. Highway, on the other hand, uses a completely different approach. Here, thousands of independent participants, meaning relayer nodes, work simultaneously, so there is no single critical point whose failure could cripple the network. This is true decentralization and security. Meanwhile, the system continuously monitors exchanges and blockchains. If it detects a price difference somewhere, for example, the same token being cheaper or more expensive elsewhere, Highway reacts automatically and instantly. This is called arbitrage, which essentially means that the system profits from these differences 24/7 without human intervention. All of this is built on the strong, trustless foundations of the Mosaic blockchain. The term trustless means that the system does not require trusting any individual because the protocol and cryptography themselves guarantee that everything happens correctly. Mosaic is fast, flexible, and completely transparent, so every transaction can be tracked in real time, providing a high level of security for users. On this solid foundation, Highway is built as a strategic layer that strengthens Mosaic in multiple directions and at the same time creates a new, independent opportunity for those who want to enter now. Highway brings fresh traffic and new participants into the network, generating more transactions and higher activity. This not only increases Mosaic's stability, but also offers direct income opportunities through its own packages to everyone who participates in building it. The system becomes even more secure and resilient as many new independent nodes join. Since Mosaic validators receive rewards after every transaction, the traffic generated by Highway strengthens Mosaic as a whole, while Highway package owners also receive a separate share of the network's own revenues. Ultimately, Highway does not just build on Mosaic, but adds a new economic engine alongside it. It multiplies the system's power, creates continuous traffic and revenue, and elevates Mosaic to a key role in the world of cross-chain connectivity. With Highway packages, you can benefit not only from Mosaic's growth, but also directly from Highway's own traffic. In this way, technology and income are built hand in hand. Behind the Mosaic ecosystem lies several years of serious development work and continuous building. By now, the community has become a strong, cohesive network in which validators ensure day and night that the system operates without interruption and securely. This is the essence of true decentralization. the shared work of many people and machines where there is no single central actor controlling everything. We call the entire ecosystem the Mosaic Galaxy. The Mosaic Alpha is a live copy trade platform operating since 2023. The Mosaic chain is a high-performance blockchain optimized for DeFi. The Mosaic Launchpad launches new crypto projects. The Mosaic Horizon enters the field of decentralized artificial intelligence. And now here is Highway, which elevates cross-chain movement to a completely new level. The uniqueness of the project is clearly recognized by the outside world as well. It regularly appears in international media. For example, it has been featured by Forbes, and it has been invited on stage at several prestigious events such as the eFinance and Fintech Festival or Blockchain Budapest. This is rare recognition for a crypto initiative. I would like to highlight that Attila Vidakovich, the founder of Mosaic, won the Blockchain Personality of the Year award in 2022. This is both a personal recognition and strong feedback that what the team is building truly matters. The list of awards continues with the Mosaic Alpha platform receiving the Gap-Filling DeFi Platform of the Year recognition. Attila Vidakovich is considered a pioneer of the decentralized world, while Peter Molnar, the co-founder, won the title of Blockchain Architect of the Year. And the most recent success is that at Crypto Expo Europe 2025, the Mosaic Galaxy also won the Gap-Filling DeFi Platform of the Year award at an international forum where leading experts from around the world gather, which is strong validation of the team's work. Now let's look at the technical heart of Highway. Within the Highway system, multiple functions work together in harmony to ensure that data and value move safely, quickly, and continuously from one blockchain to another. Every element of the system is connected in such a way that there is no single weak point, making the operation reliable, fault-tolerant, and truly decentralized. A node means a connection point, in other words, a server that runs the software and actively participates in verifying transactions. In its full deployment, Highway will operate with more than 6,000 relayers, meaning blockchain-based forwarding nodes. When compared to most bridges that operate with 20 or 180 nodes, the difference becomes immediately clear. This is not merely a numbers game. The more nodes operate in a blockchain, the greater the security, resilience, and fault tolerance. If you are hearing about blockchain for the first time, imagine it as a jointly maintained digital ledger. It is like managing a huge Excel spreadsheet together that everyone can see. No one can unilaterally change anything. Every entry can only be added if everyone approves it according to shared rules. Imagine different blockchains as separate islands and bridges as ferries that allow these islands to exchange value and data. In this picture, Highway is not just a new ferry, but an entire highway system that creates fast, secure, and truly decentralized traffic between the islands. The operation of traditional blockchain bridges can be imagined very simply as follows. Let's assume you have digital money, a cryptocurrency, for example, Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin. If you want to transfer this value from one blockchain to another, the system first locks the original asset on the first chain. Then it creates an identical value digital copy on the other chain, which exists only as long as the original is locked. If you later bring the value back, this copy disappears and the original asset is released again. On paper, this is very logical, but the problem is that most such bridges rely on centralized elements. This means there is a checkpoint controlled by a few people or servers, and if it fails or is attacked, the entire system can be compromised. It is no coincidence that a significant portion of the largest crypto thefts in recent years have been connected to these bridges, with total damages amounting to several $billion. Meanwhile, the market for such bridges is growing rapidly, which is why it is important that future bridge solutions are fast, truly secure, and completely decentralized, meaning they have no single weak point. It is also a major advantage if the system already includes logic that automatically detects and exploits price differences. This is what we call arbitrage. Today, many bridges exist, but very few meet all three key conditions at the same time: fast, secure, and truly independent. If we compare Highway to other well-known solutions, such as Ethereum Snowbridge, Binance Multichain, or Solana Wormhole, the difference is immediately apparent. These are all well-known bridges that connect blockchains, but Highway's network of several thousand relayers, meaning several thousand data forwarding nodes, provides a much more stable and secure foundation than any of them. The next major steps will come in 2026. By April, the team will complete the protocol that, running on the Mosaic blockchain, will be able to connect the most important chains such as Solana, Ethereum, Binance, and Polkadot in a secure, automated system. This already represents 70 to 80% of the entire market. This protocol already includes the arbitrage function, meaning the automatic exploitation of price differences, as well as the token bridge logic that allows digital assets to move safely between different blockchains. At the end of April, the test network launches, where developers examine speed and security in a real environment. Then in May, the mainnet launch follows, initially with approximately 3,000 relayers. The goal is for Highway to already be extremely fast and reliable at this stage, capable of handling high traffic and reacting instantly to market movements. By the end of 2026, new blockchains will join the system. In parallel, new applications will appear, such as a more advanced token bridge and other user-friendly features. The relayer network will expand beyond 6,000 nodes, and in the longer term, the goal is 6 to 10,000 active relayers. From a transparency perspective, it is important to clearly see who is building Highway and how the background works. Software development is carried out by Bloxico Software Solution, an international blockchain development company operating in Belgrade, Serbia, with significant experience in financial systems and decentralized technologies. Official distribution is provided by a Hungarian partner company, ensuring that all legal obligations, licensing processes, and technical tasks are handled properly, transparently, and legally. The Novelist Prime marketing system provides the framework for package sales. This is our official marketing tool through which Highway packages can also be accessed. And now comes the team that gives Highway its true strength. They are the professionals whose decades of international experience in bank-level engineering discipline guarantee that the system remains stable, secure, and enterprise-grade in the long term. Nenad Tanaskovic has been working in software development and financial systems for more than 30 years. Early in his career, he led the development of banking risk management systems in South Africa and the United Kingdom, solutions that were later adopted by Bank of America, one of the largest and most influential financial institutions in the United States. This system still operates today as one of the most reliable live solutions at the bank, which in itself proves the durability and enterprise-level stability of the technology. This background is not only a strong reference, but also indicates that Highway is built with the same engineering precision, strict control culture, and long-term planning that the largest financial institutions expect. Everything here is about ensuring that what is being built now will operate unshakably at an enterprise level in the future. The second key figure is Andrej Markovic, an experienced blockchain expert and product manager who previously worked at leading blockchain and fintech companies. He oversees product development and the introduction of new blockchain solutions and deeply understands the architecture that makes Highway scalable and secure. On a daily basis, Andrej works to ensure seamless system integrations and the strongest possible security foundations. The third key figure is Todor Todorovic, one of Highway's lead developers. He is the specialist who builds the foundations of the system with great precision, the base layers that ensure network operation, the infrastructure that verifies transactions, and the data connections between different blockchains. Tudor earned his degree in computer science in Belgrade and has specialized in blockchain technology ever since. He not only develops but also teaches, mentoring young professionals so that future engineers can learn best practice solutions. His work ensures that everything the team designs operates quickly, stably, and reliably at a machine level. Now let's see how you can participate in Highway and how this can create real value for you. Highway packages are essentially premium entry points into the system. It is like joining the very first phase of a digital infrastructure that is on the verge of major growth. This is similar to investing in a promising startup at an early stage. The earlier you join, the larger share you can gain from future growth and revenues. The system is designed so that package owners participate in the traffic and profits of the growing network from the very first moment, while the technology continuously works in the background and creates value. When Highway operates at full capacity and generates profit, for example, by automatically exploiting price differences through arbitrage trading, a portion of this is automatically distributed among package owners. Your contribution is rewarded while the system works day and night in the background without human intervention. The best part is that you do not need to be a technical expert. The interface is user-friendly and transparent, so you can check at any time how your share and rewards are evolving. Highway packages are flexibly scalable. The smallest package starts at $100 and goes up to $25,000. The larger the package you choose, the greater share you receive from the system's profits, and the higher your relayer reward will be. A major advantage is that smaller packages can be merged over time, and as their internal value grows, the system automatically provides the opportunity to move to a higher level. This way, you can gradually build larger packages from multiple smaller ones, gaining higher shares and a stronger network role. You can progress step by step, even reaching higher categories from several smaller packages. From Nomad level upward, meaning from $5,000, you must run your own relayer machine. This consists of a computer, an uninterruptible power supply, and stable internet. These software packages can already provide serious monthly income. For packages below $5,000, no own machine is required. These operate by default in shared hosting. In such cases, approximately 10% of the generated reward is deducted as an operational fee, regardless of whether shared operation is handled by the official company or run on the machine of a trusted acquaintance. Each package includes a digital certificate whose value increases daily until the network launch, making the purchase time-sensitive. The earlier you join, the more value your certificate accumulates before launch, and the larger your share can be at the system's first reward distribution. In the European Union, VAT is automatically checked by the system based on the country you live in and calculated accordingly. If you purchase from outside the EU, there is no VAT and you can pay in USDT or USDC, meaning stable cryptocurrencies, quickly and easily. If you already have a Mosaic blockchain validator, the Highway Relayer function is an ideal addition. No new hardware is required, as the relayer can run on the same machine as your validator, allowing you to receive additional income from Highway transactions and arbitrage trading alongside your existing validator rewards. In the crypto world, trading happens day and night, and the market is constantly moving. When prices differ across exchanges, arbitrage opportunities arise, allowing the system to automatically exploit these differences and generate continuous income. Decentralized exchanges are special because there is no central intermediary. Trading takes place directly on the blockchain through smart contracts. Price movements here occur in much smaller and faster steps, creating many opportunities for the system. Highway's strength is that it connects the world of DEX and traditional centralized exchanges, while validation takes place on the Mosaic blockchain. The system remains fully decentralized and trustless. There is no need to trust a central authority because the protocol rules and the relayer network themselves guarantee operation. Thousands of relayers execute operations at lightning speed, allowing Highway to operate continuously without human intervention and create stable, automated income opportunities for all participants. In summary, Highway is not just a new technology, but an opportunity to participate in building the future financial system. Those who join now can be part of the growth from the very first moment. As Highway connects more and more chains and exchanges, the value of traffic is continuously distributed among participants, and the system performs all of this automatically, day and night. This is truly a time-sensitive opportunity as the value of digital certificates increases daily until launch, making early participation even more advantageous. It is important to emphasize that this is not investment advice, but solely my personal, subjective opinion on why I believe Highway can be a milestone in the blockchain and crypto world. Thank you for watching this video and for joining me in the world of Highway. I hope I was able to answer many of your questions. So much has been covered that I believe it may be worth watching it again so that every detail truly falls into place. Now everything is truly in place for you to act in time and start from the best possible position at launch. If you would like to join this system and this ecosystem, you will find my website link in the video description where you can find all the informations. If you feel that this video helped your understanding and you think it could be useful for others as well, a like greatly helps this information reach more people so they too can discover the opportunities hidden in this world. If you subscribe, you will get fresh access to continuously expanding videos where you will receive new information. For example, about when you can access Highway packages at discounted prices. Thank you for your attention. Let's build a fairer and freer world. Have a great day.